Hey there, so in this video we're going to talk about the watermarking feature in the Socially Inclined dashboard. So with it, what can happen is your images come in already branded. And how you set this up is you'll go to the sprocket or the gear in the left-hand column. You'll go to Publishing, and then you'll see where you can actually upload your logo. There's some settings to watermark by default. You can choose the position. I always suggest to choose the bottom right hand corner because of where we place the content or the text on the images for the most part. That would not interfere with the majority of the images. So all of the new images that we make, we definitely leave room. So you would upload it there, and then you can adjust the size. Currently, the size is just a hair deceiving. We're working to make that to show exactly the size that it would look on there based on what size you upload. There's a little issue with the size of the content coming in. So, but with that, I wanted to show you. So so my logo, you can see it has a colored background and it's a shape, but most people's are not. And I'll show you a couple, like this person again is one. So this is basically, I'm in Canva, and we actually integrate with Canva within the dashboard as well. But I'm going to go in and I'm going to optimize this logo to work with any of our images to make it where it's easier to work with. So I already have a logo size pulled up. Now this is square. Your logo may not be square, so it may be like this. So, but we'll tackle that problem in just a few minutes. But I want to show you a couple of things to do with the logo. So in this, I wanted to show you just a cool trick of with this customer's logo. It doesn't have this white outline. So in Canva, there is a cool feature way to create an outline. So I'm going to delete this. And basically what you do is I'm going to duplicate this layer. So now I have two of them. And then I'm going to go to Effects. Now this is in the Pro account. I'm not sure if this is in all and then the free account. But basically I'm going to go to any of these duotone, and because there's not a white one, so I'm just going to go to the classic. You're going to see that it's just basically going to make a black and white copy. Now I could actually position that backwards, and you'll see that it sort of makes an outline. But I'm going to take it a bit further, so I'm going to select it again, and I'm going to adjust it, and I'm going to adjust the brightness all the way up. So then it takes it, and it's basically white at this point. So at this point, it's exactly the same size. I can make this just a hair larger, and it's going to create just a little bit of an outline like that. So you can see that that would look fine on a dark image. So in a lot of logos, this will work, but in this one, it did not. So I want to show you another option for this. But again, to create this, you duplicate this layer, you go to Effects, and it's Duotone, and then you can turn the brightness all the way up. All right, so I will leave that there. I'm going to basically take this one, and I will copy this again. I'm going to delete this background. Okay, so the back being black is simulating it being on a dark background. So in this case, this is an oddly shaped logo for the most part. It's nice, but so what would we do with it? So what we settled on doing with it is to take shape of a circle. And basically I'm going to fill this area. I'm going to change it to white just because it tends to look the best. We're going to go backwards. And now we basically have, and I'm going to bring this down a hair. So now this logo would actually work on any background, a light background, dark background. So from here, what I'm going to do is I would download as a PNG, and I'm going to make the background transparent, So it's just going to leave the white circle. And then I'll download it. All right, so that's one way. So I've got another one that I need to do really quick. Again, it's not going to be a square shape. So I'm going to upload this logo really quick. Maybe if I can find it. All right, so oops, I had a delayed reaction. Okay, so here's the logo. So, and it has finished uploading, so I'm going to click it. I'm actually going to turn this background white in this case. All right, and then from there, I actually could set this on just a white background to make it work, and I would have to adjust the size. So basically I can see what size this is when I drag it. So I'm going to drag it as large as I'm going to make it 250 by 250 or 250 wide or 240 so I can make the box 250. All right, so the height's 121. So I'm going to make so that was 240 by 121. So I have a pro account again, so you can resize, and I'm going to make it 250 wide, so I have a little bit of extra around it, and then I'm going to make it, it was 120, so I'm going to make it 140. I'll make this actually 260, a little bit more, and then I'm going to resize, and then I'm just going to drag the logo to fill the space, and I'm going to leave it white. Or I could make it gray. It needs to be some neutral color. If this was the opposite, it could have been black, and then these could have been white letters. But for the sake of this experiment, I am going to leave it a square. In Photoshop, I would round the corners on some logos to make this not just look like just a white box sitting on there, but because of the lines of this logo being so sharp, I think I'm going to leave it as square. I may come back, there is one rounded point, so I may come back and round these. Again, I can't do that that I know of. If you know a way in Canva, you can let me know. But I'll take this, open it up in Photoshop really quick, and save it with rounded corners. So, but for now, I'm going to download it as, I'm not going to make it transparent because I want it to have the white background. I'm going to do number 4. Download, and I'm going to save it to my computer, and then I would just pop it right in. So again, the reason we need it to have that, and I'll show you in my account, is for it to show up. We'll go to this content library, and you can see that we've got dark posts and something with a solid color background ends up standing out no matter what the look of the post is. Let me just go back here and see if I can find a light colored one. So that one's fairly light. And see, it still stands out. Let me see if I can find a really white. Here's going to be a light one. And again, you'll see, whoops, not light, but so basically no matter what the background, it will work. The reason we are doing this is to save time. You can watermark on the fly. So if, let's just say we wanted to open this, you didn't love this image, you can actually edit, and you can upload another image. So we do have the option. There are going to be some more watermarking features where we can watermark on the fly. Again, we're bulk importing all of this for you to save you time so that you don't have to actually click, to make this watermarking happen, or edit the image to actually put the logo on it. So hopefully that helps you to, think about your logo and think about what you would want that to look like here to stand out. So thank you very much.